All right, let's go ahead and check our work for this one. So, step 1, we know they're both equal to y. So, I'm going to find out where these two cross by setting them equal to each other. All right, step 2, we know we like to set it equal to 0. That's just a good method for solving this. So, I'll go ahead and complete the inverse operations for each. So, we'll go ahead and add 2x to both sides and add 4. Those two will cross out. Now we're left with something equal to 0. All right. What do we have? X squared, let's combine like terms, plus 2x. And then we have negative 3 plus 4. We know negative 3 plus 4 is 1. Awesome. All right, next step is to, and this is just one of the methods of solving this as we know from the past, we can factor. Okay, factor and use the zero product property. So we know it's x and x. What multiplies to 1 and adds to 2? We know that the only way to get that is 1 and 1. This is actually an interesting case because they're both the same value. Basically, it's a perfect square. So again, if you wanted to solve it in a different way, you can always write this as x plus 1 squared equals 0. Sorry, 0. But we're going to go ahead and do the zero product property. X plus 1 equals 0, and x plus 1 equals 0. Solving, we'll get our answer of x equals negative 1. I'll go ahead and circle that. Our last and final step is to go ahead and put that into one of our equations. Which equation do you think is easier, the first equation or the second equation? Right? Let's go ahead and choose the first equation. Again, you can use either equation you'd like, but I'll go ahead and use that one. We have y equals, not negative, we have y equals x squared minus 3. If x is negative 1, I'll put that in parentheses. What do we get for y? Okay, we know negative 1 squared is 1. And then finally, 1 minus 3 is going to give us negative 2. I'll circle that and put my answer as an xy coordinate. All right, for x we got negative 1, and for y we only had one solution. It was negative 2. This is my answer. Very good. Okay, let's check out another example that has one solution. We have these two equations. Okay, so step 1, set them equal to each other. All right, very good. Step 2, try and set them equal to 0. Okay, we're going to go ahead and do that by doing the inverse operations. Minus 2x, minus 2x, minus 1, minus 1. Now, this is an interesting case. Okay, what do we have? Those cancel out, and those cancel out. We're left with x squared is equal to what? Right, 0. Okay, now we can go ahead and solve this one. We can do this one in our head, but we can show our work as well by doing the square root, or the opposite of square. That cancels out. We're left with our answer of x equals 0. Some people think we're done here, but we're not. Last and final step. Substitute this into one of your equations. Which one's easier for you? Is it the first one or the second one? You get to choose. Either way, you're going to get the same answer if you do it correctly. So I'll just go ahead and choose the second equation here and substitute my value of x. Okay, so since x is 0, right, x was 0. We'll go ahead and show that with the same colors if I'd like to. All right. We get 0 plus 1. We know 0 plus 1 is 1. Our answer is what? Again, put these two values together as an ordered pair, x comma y, and you will get your final answer of 0 comma 1. All right, that's it. We are done.